Hi folks, welcome back to TuMeke Ergonomics Education. I'm your host, Matt Jeffs, the Global Ergonomist. Today, we're following the Liberty Mutual Snook's table video by diving into the Liberty Mutual Manual Material Handling Analysis tool. I know that's a mouthful, but to be more concise, this is their new online calculator. So why did Liberty Mutual develop this analysis tool in the first place? It's simple, to make ergonomic assessments faster, easier, and more accurate. The old printed Snook tables required flipping through pages of tabulations, matching the right table with the right task, and cross-referencing all the variables, then double-checking in a slow, outdated process. By creating this online calculator, Liberty Mutual aimed to modernize and streamline this process, giving safety professionals a tool that delivers better results in less time. This analysis tool actually helps you assess workplace lifting, lowering, pushing and pulling and carrying tasks with greater safety and efficiency. Let's walk through how to use it step by step. Step 1, go to the website. First, go to the Liberty Mutual Manual Material Handling website. Once you're there, you'll see a header across the top of the page entitled Liberty Mutual Manual Material Handling Population Percentiles, another mouthful. Beneath it is the tool we'll use today. Step 2, select the task type. Start with selecting the task type you'll be analyzing. In the field, you might observe one of the options they list, like lifting, lowering, pushing, pulling, or carrying. For our example here, let's use lifting from the calculator and enter it as our task. Step 3, choose the units of measurements. Select your preferred system of units. Just be consistent with the units you used in the field. You can choose either Imperial or metric. For our demonstration, we'll stick with Imperial units and click that into the calculator. Step 4, specify hand coupling. Under hand coupling, select the option that best matches the grip quality you observed in the field. Good, fair, or poor. This takes into account how easy or difficult it is to hold the object. Good usually means handles are available. Fair usually means handling is not ideal. Poor usually means there's no handles provided. Let's choose poor since the boxes we observed had no handles. Step 5, define the task frequency. For frequency, you'll need to select how often the task occurs. While collecting data in the field, you might have used a stopwatch and a click counter. Options on the assessment tool are lifts per minute or lifts per hour. For this example, we'll key 5 lifts per minute into the calculator. Step 6, enter the object's weight. After gathering field data with a calibrated scale or a digital force gauge, type the weight of the item being lifted into the analysis tool. In this case, each box is 22 pounds. Step 7, enter the starting hand height. After gathering tape measurements from the field, punch the starting hand height at the beginning of the lift into the analysis tool. We're saying it's 40 inches from our example. Step 8, enter the ending hand height. From your tape measurements, enter the hand height at the lift destination. Put that into your calculator as well. In this case, it's 45 inches. Step 9, enter the starting hand distance. Collect reach metrics with your tape measurement. Punch the horizontal distance from the body to the knuckles at the start of the lift into the online calculator. In this example, let's make it 12 inches. Step 10, enter the ending hand distance. Enter your horizontal reach tape measurements at the end of the lift into the analysis tool as well. Let's call it 18 inches. Step 11, calculate the results. Finally, we can hit the calculate button at the bottom of the page. This is the second to last step. The tool will provide us with feedback. It will tell us whether this task is within acceptable ergonomic limits for our workforce. Step 12, choose the population percentage. The population percentage provided at the end of the printed Snook tables or the online analysis tool represents a defined portion of a given workforce. It defines the male or female portion of a workforce that can safely perform the task you entered. This means without excessive strain, increased injury, and under the conditions you just specified. In our example, the risk to male employees was acceptable at greater than 90% able to do the task without risk of injury. However, Less than half, only 48% of female employees can perform this task without risk of injury. This is considered statistically unacceptable. The acceptable risk standard for a female workforce is 75% of that female workforce or more. And in our example, according to the Snook tables or the analysis tool, if 75% of the female employees or more can safely complete a task, it's inferred that most males can perform this safely as well. With this inference, the analysis tool makes for faster problem solving. For instance, a safety professional might run the same calculations we did and then consult with someone in purchasing and receiving to see if the outfit shipping this product offers the same product in lighter, smaller boxes. Imagine the shipping manager finds this palletized product comes in 18-pound boxes instead of 22-pound boxes. When we run the calculations again with this minor change of one variable, we find our 75% female workforce risk threshold is met. Without flipping through booklets, matching tasks to tables, and cross-referencing variables, we find our target population and our acceptable risk threshold. We arrived at our solution much faster than the old paper booklet approach. Handling analysis tool is a step up from the old printed Snook tables manual. No more flipping through 20 charts, lining up task details, and double checking on a pen and paper. This online tool speeds the process into 10 or 12 field collection tasks followed by 10 or 12 data entry clicks. Mind you, you still have to go out and gather every one of those 10 or 12 inputs when you're in the field. It's just faster and more efficient entering the metrics into the calculator on the back end. But let's not leave it there. For instant response and real time with even more accurate outcomes, AI-powered platforms like TuMeke Ergonomics is today's answer to best practices. Platforms like TuMeke deliver concise, real-time assessments that go way beyond static calculations. They provide predictive insights, they automate data collection, and they carry ergonomic analysis into the 21st century. So until next time, this has been your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist for TuMeke Ergonomics Education, reminding you to stay safe, be well, and work smarter. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.